So one thing that's very clear within the Bible is that music can cast out demons. And when we look at the story of Saul, Saul had an evil spirit that would come upon him, and the way that he found peace, the way that he found deliverance when this evil spirit would come upon him, is that David would come and play the harp, would play the lyre, and that's very significant that when David played music, the evil spirit departed from Saul. So music can be used to cast out demons. And this is it's mind-boggling when you think about it. And this is something that's even the reason why it's mind-boggling is because, well, think about how we listen to music today and the music that exists in the modern world today. There's a lot of music that's downright demonic, that promotes sin, that glorifies sin, that exalts sin. And all these types of music, people enjoy them, people buy them, people live by these songs. And I would say those types of music would invite demons into your life, or at least promote the things that God hates. And things that promote sin, you can be assured that God's not with. But there's a type of music demonstrated by David that you can play, and I would say it's worshiping God. It's music that worship God and glorify God. That type of music, it casts out demons, because we can see that David wasn't called to cast out demons for Saul by prayer. It would be through him playing music, and the demon would depart. Demons do not like when people are worshiping God. They do not like when people are glorifying God. They do not like when people are seeking God. So when you're seeking God, and especially music, because music is very powerful, worship is very powerful. Um, Demons do not like, the devil does not like when people are worshiping God with all of their heart, soul, mind, and strength. He does not like that. And so, one way to defeat the devil, especially shown by David, is by worshiping God, by glorifying God, by playing music that is pleasing to the Lord. And worshiping God and glorifying God and exalting God. Well, the same way that evil spirit departed from Saul is the same way that, in your life, we are supposed to seek God, worship God, and play holy music, and music that glorifies God. Because in that same way that evil spirit left Saul, you can believe that if you are in the presence of God, you're worshiping God, you're glorifying God, and holy music, music that is pleasing to the Lord, that evil spirits will leave your household or leave you. So that is a very interesting part of the Bible. That I read it and I looked at it and I was like, wow, this is I've read that several times, but honestly, I thought about that, and through the Holy Spirit, I understood what was happening. That through music, a lot of things can happen. Music is very powerful, and you can cast out demons, or make them run away from you in worship, in glorifying God, in exalting God, as David did. He played music whenever that evil spirit came upon Saul, and when that music was playing, when God was being glorified and God was being worshipped, that evil spirit ran away. It was cast out. So that is absolutely mind-boggling and fascinating. So that's another way to beat the devil, to fight demons, and to cast them out. Seek God, worship Him, sing with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength. Worship Him. The Bible tells us that with every instrument, everything that has breath, worship the Lord. When you're worshiping God, when you're exalting God, you're glorifying God, I'm telling you, demons have to run. So when somewhere is filled with praise for God, demons have to be cast out. They have to run away. So keep that in mind in this spiritual warfare.